Hi, this is the fastest way to access your students' materials. Now, it's going to look a little different on my page, but so you're going to want to locate the Progress or Course tab. I don't have a Course tab, but you would have a Course tab up here. You would also have a Progress tab up here. Mine is down here in this location, but again, you would access Courses or Progress from up here. And when you do that, your view will look similar to this. So let's say we want to find materials for your math course. I would just simply click on the math course from this location. Again, this is from the Progress tab. And from there you would get a view like this. So you would just select your unit list. And it's going to give you a list of all of your units in the math lesson and all of the lessons for each unit. So we're on unit 1 here, so these are all of the lessons so far. So what I'm going to come over here is select the Materials tab for Unit 1. So this is going to give you a breakdown of everything you're going to need for each of the lessons. So for example, lesson 1.3, you can access the lesson here. Here are what are required. It's round to the nearest 100 activity and the math purple activity book. So you can print the material here and you can actually pull up the whole book. You can also see all of the items, guides, and activity books for this unit. So again, you would, just select on one of these. And this is the activity sheet that you're going to be using for that, that lesson. If you wanted to see the activity book, this is going to give you the worksheet that you're going to need for that lesson. So if you printed those off, that's what it would look like. Or you could go to your hard copy activity book and find pages 5, 6, and 7, and that would be for your lesson that you're working on. You could also pull up the lesson guide, which is the teacher's or the learning coach guide that walks you through how to assist your student with that lesson. So again, you can access that here from the Material tab. So if you finished lesson 1.3, you have all those materials there. You could go to the next lesson and it's going to do the same thing. It'll tell you what is required. You can click on that. There is your math activity sheets that your student is going to need to work on the lesson. And again, the lesson guide, which is the teacher's guide or your guide, the learning coach guide on how to work through the lesson with your student. It also gives you the answers to the activity pages the students just worked on. So this is just an example of how you would access materials. If you wanted to go to another course, you would just do the same thing, select whatever course, go to that Materials tab, and it will give you the same information.